This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Cutastrophe. Welcome you to another Sports Catastrophe on this day. And on this day, September the 6th, 1995, a great moment in MLB history happened as Cal Ripken finally broke the unbreakable streak of Lou Gehrig. Now, I know talked about Cal Ripken on his birthday. And normally when I talk about someone on their birthday, I try not to have on this day for that person just to give it just one exposure and give other people exposure. But September 6, 1985 was an important day in baseball history, so I decided to say, yeah, I could do that. So anyway, Cal Ripken Jr. started his streak in 1982, instantly enough against the Toronto Blue Jays, coming off the bench to play. Ripken would play every game and every inning, in fact, for 5 years till 1987 when he was yanked in the last few innings of the big blowout that the Jays did on the Orioles September of 1987, which I will have on this day about because obviously it was a major event. So anyway, he would still play in every game. He played every game every day. He had a few injuries, but he still managed to make it. So, of course, the 94 season was walked out because of the problems with the owners and the players. Ripken lost roughly 50 games on his consecutive record streak. So by the end of 94, he would have been, I believe, 50, close to 50 behind because I don't know how many games Baltimore played up to September 6th. I think it was like 112 or something. So 62 games. So basically he would have probably till June or July. Yet the strike delayed his breaking of Gehrig's streak from June and July to September the 6th. If memory serves me right, CTV actually had that game too. They broadcasted it on Channel 13. So, yeah, Ripken would play in that game. It was a fantastic game to behold. There was a subplot. The California Angels were doing well in the AL West, pardon. But California also had a problem. They lost their star player, Gary DiZarcina, to injuries. So basically, their star shortstop had fallen flat. The Orioles were not doing that well. They were 8 games below 500. So, yeah. So the standings were, so California would have a 5.5 game lead on Seattle after September the 6th. But that would shrink to absolute zero at the end of the year. So it was up to Sean Bosky to face Mike Messina in the Cal Ripken game. A lot of people were there. They actually added more seats to Baltimore Stadium and raised the money for Johns Hopkins Hospital. So starting pitchers were, of course, Messina Bosky. California had Tony Phillips at third base, Jim Edmonds playing center, Tim Salmon in right, Chili Davis at DH, JT Snow at first, Gary Anderson in left, Rex Wonder Dog Hudler at second base, Jorge Fabregas at catcher, and Damian Easley at shortstop. The Orioles started Brady Anderson in center, Manny Alexander at second, Rafael Palmeiro at first, Bobby Bonilla in right field, Al Ripken would bat fifth and be shortstop, Harold Baines DHs, Chris Hoyles at catcher, Jeff Houston at third, and Mark Smith in left field. Tim Salmon would start off the game with a home run to make it 1-0. Orioles tied it on a Palmeiro home run. It was 1-1, and then Bobby Bonilla hit a home run on a 1-1 pitch. Make it 2-1. Bottom of the fourth, it was close to being the bottom of the fifth, which meant 4.5 innings, which meant an official game. And Cal Ripken slides up to the plate. On a 3-0 count from Bosky, he rips one to left field. It's amazing hearing the John Miller and the Chris Berman calls of Ripken's home run, because Ripken hit a home run in game number 2130. But he hit a home run in this one. It was amazing. The fans gave him a standing ovation, and after David Easley popped it to the second baseman, let it be said, Cal Ripken is now the greatest, as Berman said. 2-1, 3-1. he had broken Lou Gehrig's mark, the legendary Lou Gehrig's mark. I mean, you play 162 games. Every game for 10 seasons, that's 1,600. You're not even close. Well, the Orioles would add a home run by Rafael Palmeiro. So basically, all the runs were by home runs to win the game 4-2. So that was amazing. Sorry. But regardless of what happened, it was still a fantastic game. Cal Ripken would jump the gun, I think. Ripken would add 500 more games to his streak to get 26-32 before finally deciding in 1998 to call it a day and pull himself out of the starting lineup against the Yankees. Ripken would still play a few more seasons, but obviously his streak wasn't worth it. I mean, to play 2,600 games, it's just straight games. That's just amazing. As I said, if you play every game for 10 years as a baseball player, that's 1,600 games only. So, what do you expect? Anyway, so how about that? So Cal Ripken beat the unattainable mark. Perfect. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.